Hello, Culers. Welcome back to the Culers Corner. I am joined by Georgina. We are in a different location, but we're still at Camp Nou. We're just not in the corner. We're in the stands. It's a beautiful place. It's kind of chilly, but we're so happy to be back with you guys again Thursday at 4 p.m. We're live on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook. Georgina, how are you feeling?
To be honest, it's not my best day. That's why my voice is so raw and thank today, so we decided to have it up here and hopefully can recover from this.
Exactly. And we're gonna
Sorry about this voice.
No, don't worry. I told her that I like her voice a lot like this, guys. If you guys like Georgina's voice, leave it number 1 on the live chat because I personally love her voice like this.
I feel like broken voices are very nice.
It's like the rasp, you know?
Yeah,
the rasp. I love it.
But it hurts a lot.
I can imagine.
You will have to do.
I will do the majority of speaking, but today we're going to talk about Xavi, mainly Xavi. He arrived a couple of days ago. Exactly. His presentation was just here in front of us at Camp Nou. He did his first training session, his first meeting with his players, and it was amazing. I was there for the training session, and it was so amazing to see Xavi there as head coach. I still pinch myself, is this actually a thing? Is this happening?
It's really
real.
Yeah.
And I feel like you guys are all feeling the same because what I see on social media is everyone's just like, is this real life right now? And we're just so happy to have him back.
I just read a comment on a video that was uploaded today, Busquets and Jordi Alba doing the Kiss Miracle challenge, and there was a comment saying, this year has been such a stress as a Barça fan, and now I feel like I'm in heaven.
Oh,
it's literally this. It's like a huge legend coming back to the club. Every time there's a new coach, a new manager, you get new vibes, and usually it's a moment of new illusions, but it doesn't compare to having one of ours coming back, such a talented player. Been doing amazing with his former team as a manager as well with Al-Sadd, and having Xavi the way that Camp Nou was filled. We're gonna be talking about it, but the way everyone came and was screaming Xavi, it was really unique. And
you were there.
I was there.
Over 9,000 people came on a Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
It was incredible, the support that they showed him, and just the way that he got emotional too. He took the mic to speak and he got emotional. That just shows a lot. And I'm so glad the Culers were there to show them their love.
To enjoy it, yes. As always, we're reading all your comments, so make sure to send in your comments, your questions on the live chat, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, wherever it is that you're watching the show. I missed the comments, so I don't know who wrote it, but they were asking about the ball, and since we're talking Xavi, let's talk about it because we brought a ball.
We did.
It was just randomly in the office.
It was. I had no idea. Okay, this is not just an ordinary ball, guys.
Exactly.
It looks like an ordinary ball, but when you turn it, it's the official signature of Xavi Hernández, our new head coach. I'm just gonna try to.
Yeah, it's signed by Xavi. It was signed the day he left Barça, one of his last days at Barça, and now it's been in our office for a while. The other day oh my god, we have a ball signed by Xavi Hernández.
I didn't even know until today. So
it's a nice signature. One day we can play the guess the autograph.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I've seen, we can do this, and because I feel like this one is a interesting signature compared to some others that are very basic or different. This one has some storytelling behind it. It's interesting. Another person was saying, what is the Culers Corner all about? So
the Culers Corner is just a lifestyle show. We connect with you guys every Thursday at 4 p.m. from some part of Camp Nou. Maybe at some point we'll do it in different parts of Barcelona, but it's just like a 1-hour chit-chat show with you guys, interacting a lot with you guys, talking about the news of the week surrounding the team, and just having fun and chilling, because I feel like it's so important to interact with you guys because we have so many Culers from all around the world. So we love to just sit down for an hour, take an hour out of our day and talk to you guys and talk all things Barça. And today is going to be all things Xavi.
We are right about to jump into it, but before this, let me just answer one more question from the live chat. It comes from Choose inside here. Where can I buy that jacket?
This
first thing we didn't talk to each other in the morning.
This was not planned.
We both picked the same jacket for today. You can get it in the Barça store online on the website. So go get it. It's very warm.
I was gonna say
it's very warm.
It's very warm. Like the best.
Yes. I'm a bit sick or ill. I never know
No,
the
sick.
difference.
I
I'm a
don't
bit
say
sick
it.
at the moment, so I'm not gonna take it off. But
She
yeah,
was
you can
also
see.
wearing kind of white underneath too.
But I
But she
I added a hoodie
Yeah.
because
I'm
why I'm
also
feeling so-
seeing some of you guys write your country. Where are you guys watching us from? We always like to ask that question. Drop down your country, your city, your town, whatever you guys want, so we know where you guys are watching us from. I'm seeing Siriam Venkat is saying welcome Chubby from India. I'm seeing some Russian flags. Mohammed is saying Indonesia. Let's see. I'm getting a lot from Indonesia.
favorites, always in
Marben
Indonesia.
Rivera, do you speak Spanish?
I do speak Spanish.
Sí, we
Yo
do.
también.
Let's see.
India, yeah. I'm thinking
Jamaica, Eric
The
Hudson,
Netherlands.
Jamaica. Where is my rostro?
Michael,
Zaid?
Sweden.
Hanny.
Or maybe one day we could have.
We
Maya
can have
Costa.
her. I think she's at the Sports Tomorrow Congress. But
Yeah, happening at Camp Nou also. Let's talk about Xavi. Now
Talk
let's
about
get into business and talk about the big news. Already 1 week almost since we've been talking about who will be the new coach, and finally the name was revealed. It's Xavi Hernández, and he arrived on Saturday.
Yeah.
You were there to cover it, so let us know how is it?
it was great.
You went to the airport.
So we
Or
were
Centro
there.
Deportivo. Where were you?
I went to the training grounds, and we got picked up with the van and went to the airport. It's like a private part of the airport. And he arrived around, to be exact, 12:52. That was like his leaving time. And then his entire family came with his 2 kids, with his wife. And it was just so many people that were around him. And when I saw him initially, I was just like in shock. I was like, he's actually here. This is actually happening. So nice to everyone. Very kind. And that's when he did that
Did
video.
you remember the people? Was there someone with you that he already knew from his previous?
With one of our press officers, he seemed like he had known him. Like they were very comfortable with each other. And that's when he did the video selfie for you guys, where he said, "I'm here, I'm in Barcelona," and so many of you guys viewed that on our social media platforms. And then the day after, then 2 days after was his presentation.
That same day, and we are also watching that on YouTube. On the stream, also on Facebook and Twitch, of course. He went and saw the first one, the Barça Celta match. Celta Barça, we'll be talking about this as well today. And afterwards, he went to the Doha and Crave. So, how long is the flight between Qatar and Barcelona? Like 4 hours? 5 hours, something like that.
And the time
difference, which is not huge, but it's there. And
he also
despite everything, the stressful days before,
100%.
it's not like he was hanging around at his place. No, he was very busy. All the emotions of saying goodbye to his former team, but he lands in Barcelona. First things he does, get in touch with people at the club. Next, go watch Celta Barça, and finally
Barça
go
B.
to the Barça B team.
That's just dedication, and it shows so much. And we love to see that from Xavi. He also had a cold when he landed, because he told us, he's like, "I'm not feeling the best." He still went, and it was cold
Now
that day.
I know
it
how
was
he
very
got it.
cold.
That's why I was thinking, what have I done to
Maybe
be sick?
that's why.
Well, it's privilege.
It is.
It's
If Xavi has a cold, it's a privilege for us to have a cold too. Give it to me too, George.
It's how we call it. Because I was on Saturday, on Sunday we didn't know much, but probably he was just settling in, resting a little bit, and then on Monday was his presentation.
And you were there.
I was there, and I want to talk about it because it was very, very emotional. It was a moment that, the president said it, John Laporta said it. I loved the way he expressed it. He said, "This is one of the most important days in Barca's history," and I'm sure it is, because it's the homecoming of a legend. Not only to Barca but to football history, and he's now going to be managing our team, a team that needs help, and I'm sure he can bring all these improvements to the team. So we'll be talking about the presentation, but before this I wanted to ask a question to the live chat and to you as well. So if you were to describe your reaction to Xavi's comeback with an emoji, what would that be?
Emoji.
And I want everyone to drop that in the live chat. What emoji would you use? There are many.
I feel like for me it's the cry emoji.
Okay.
It's like I'm so happy, like I cry. You know what I mean? I'm gonna.
But the cry or like the emotional?
No, the emotional one. I don't think it has it on. Oh no, they do right here. This is the one. I'm gonna show you guys. This is the emoji that I would describe. That I would use to describe.
I wanted to get creative and
I'm seeing some people are also using the same as mine. Ankush is using the same as Man Sanchar Saha.
I would use the trophy.
Okay.
Because I want to get creative first. And second, because I feel like it's a trophy. Like the same feeling that when you win a trophy, no? Like having the feeling that someone that's very important to your club is rejoining us.
Yeah.
That he will be helping us. And I'm sure it's the beginning of a winning path with him. So I'm going to use
It's a
the
new
trophy.
era. It's the beginning of a new era, for sure.
So that's why I'm going to go with the emoji. A lot of hearts.
A lot of hearts. Ifti Shohang is putting some hearts. Uno Di Jamo Muretti is putting clapping emojis, which I completely agree.
Tranti and Nan, a lot of waving.
Love it. I love it.
A goat. That's interesting. That's interesting. The goat of managers, maybe.
Definitely.
He
I
shows
feel like
us.
there's a lot of pressure and people have very high expectations, but I think that he's gonna exceed. And
Hopefully,
I think he's gonna succeed very well at Barca. Just the way his mentality, and we're gonna get into this more, but his mentality, the way he demands from his players. He's won so many titles in Doha. I know it's a league compared to the Spanish league here and the Champions League and the Copa del Rey, but it's just the fact that he has that winning mentality and he knows how to get the best from players. So I'm really hoping for the best, and I think we're going to enjoy some very happy moments.
Were you happy to cover his arrival?
Oh, I was so happy. When they told me, I was like,
Yes.
let's go. I never get like starstruck anymore because I'm so used to, but when I saw him, I was just like, this is like my childhood idol is like
He's
right in front of me. And he was so
Was
nice.
it more like Xavi was your childhood idol?
It was Xavi, Iniesta, Messi. Those three for me.
Okay.
You know? Because
Yeah.
I grew up watching those
But then
three.
Busquets.
But Busquets also, but first it was those
But
three.
Busquets also, but Valdez, but Piqué, but everyone.
But Puyol,
But
it's just like it's
Puyol, no, Puyol, my childhood idol.
No, and also my dad is very much
Because
like
legendary.
Xavi. So I call my dad
Your
Xavi
dad
Jr.
should definitely
We
corner.
should.
We need to have your dad on the show.
We'll connect with you soon.
Hopefully we do. Okay, so you were a little bit fangirling. on the
Oh,
inside.
for sure. I was fangirling. I tweeted a picture saying, I swear I'm calm. Like, I was not calm at all.
It's normal. It's normal. It's a privilege actually to be doing this job and have the
is, for
opportunity to live kind of dream come true.
How was the presentation?
The presentation, well, it came on Monday. It are always very intense with players. Think about the fact that Xavi, he arrived to Camp Nou at 11 a.m. and he didn't leave until 4 or something. So it was 5 hours non-stop of doing things. And I get on the train station, was it Sunday?
No,
In the
it was
afternoon? It wasn't
the next day.
It wasn't
Yeah.
Tuesday, yeah. But sometimes players, they have their training
So
sessions
intense.
in the afternoon. So it's a day where a lot of things happen.
Yeah.
It's a day where they officially sign publicly. They have press conferences. So I don't know if you want me to run me through how it was with Xavi. He got here. He went to an interview for Varsity Blood, both in Catalan and in English. From the very morning, then he filmed a lot of content with us, and we had a question asking, I don't know who it was. There was a screenshot in here of when will you guys do the 90-second challenge with Xavi? Xavi was coming from Amani Morrison. Well, it will come soon because he did it. So I already know the
I'm very
questions.
excited to know.
I'm not gonna tell.
Team Xavi.
he gave us a few interesting answers actually. Yes, and we also did my top 4 that is coming out tomorrow.
And it's a very special one, so make sure you guys don't miss out.
Of course, he's picking his favorite goalkeeper, his favorite defender, his favorite midfielder, and his favorite forward. I'm gonna do a little challenge about this in a minute.
Yeah.
We also did what else? I love this one. Guess the baby. So we gave him basically pictures of the players being kids, and he had to guess who the players
It's difficult. That game is very difficult. I remember you did it to us on Barca Live, and I struggled.
And I placed some baby.
Oh, did you do it with
One?
Xavi too?
No,
I was gonna say.
no.
Oh, yes,
I
you
used to
did.
play with that, and but no, it's Xavi. I can talk about
He
it.
is so
but
much.
we did it, and it was very nice. And afterwards, he went to his signature with the president at his office, and but at the moment, people were coming in.
Yeah.
And you saw a lot of videos.
Yeah, we saw the fans They were with their Catalan flag, the Barcelona
They were giving
flags.
Barca flags, giving them away. And it was a Monday.
It was
9,000 people.
Over 9. It was like 9,200 something. And you were there. I mean, but from watching it from the live stream on, the atmosphere was incredible.
I mean, everyone was very pumped up. You could tell the excitement levels from having Xavi in front of them, coming back. They were really chanting historical chants from Camp Nou. Not only Xavi, but you could tell these people who really love the club, and they were here also. Of course, people from all around the world, but there were a lot of people who I'm sure they grew up watching Xavi.
Like a Culers since day one.
Since day one, exactly. Yeah. Well, you can see that on your screens, how they were there.
I love that.
And all for him. He came here with his family. He was here with his wife. By the way, it was his wife's birthday that day.
Yes.
And there was a comment like, what a present that you're having to spend all your day in here.
I saw that.
But yeah, and afterwards, well, there was a kind of a viral moment where
I was going to say, this is your favorite part of the...
I love
La Porta did karaoke with
Xavi. Ale. I loved it.
And he was like, hey.
It's very natural and like, come on, let's sing. Because it's very me, you know. I always do that at karaoke. But Xavi, he did like, let's sing. And then when it's a moment, he shuts up. And he lives the president alone.
It was so good. It was so good. I think I watched that video that we have on Instagram and Twitter. Like,
it was
100.
It was great. And afterwards, there was a press conference. We'll be talking about everything that he said, but basically, we have to come back. A lot of work to do.
Yeah.
And finally, we did Chismer.
Dun, dun, dun,
that was fun because he got some names like Guardiola, like Luis
Enrique. Is the best.
It's an underrated section at the moment. It needs to grow.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've only done it with a couple of players, and we're gonna grow with it for sure. But yeah, that was a great day on Monday. The presentation, just the way the Culers welcomes Xavi. I mean, it's his home, and he felt the love so much. And everyone on social media was so happy about his arrival. I'm seeing so many of you guys on the comments leave hearts, fire emojis, all for Xavi.
Look at what happened to Georgina. I'm just sick. Okay,
Who said that?
Mr. Love. What happened to Georgina?
She got the Xavi cold, guys.
I got the Xavi cold.
You guys want to have the Xavi cold?
It's a Georgina. It would be the Georgina.
Yeah.
But yes. From which stand are you hosting the Coolest Corner today? Look, we are I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's the Boca Stand 9. Actually, I'm gonna do something. Okay. Now I'm gonna stand up, and you might see a huge coffee. I didn't say mancha. Then a huge coffee stain. I'm sorry, I dropped it on my. Okay?
Typical things with Georgina. She's gonna move the camera a little bit, guys. Bye bye. Oh, okay. Here we have the beautiful stadium, guys. This is our view. This is our view right now. And they're working on the field. They're always trying to maintain this beautiful field that we have. But this is it. And if you can tell on the right, those are the fans that come in to check out the museum. There we go. Right there. One day we're going to try to get them on the show because we would love to get some fans, some Culers on the show. I don't know that in English. She's coming back. She's coming back, guys. She went to show you guys the view.
From it's the corner. We are in the corner actually between the main stand where the presidential box is. Yeah. So it's up there, and the goal north. The north. It's usually the place where Barça starts defending in games. Usually like 90%, 95% of the times, Barça starts their game attacking at the south goal and defending the north goal, which is the place we are doing the show to answer you. We were talking about Xavi and all the content that he did and everything. And I mentioned that he did my top 4. So I want everyone to try to guess what his players he chose. So my top 4 rules are basically you need to pick a legend. Mm-hmm. Okay, a player that is not playing anymore, So,
Ooh.
who do you think? Leave that in the live chat. Tell me. Who do you think he picked as a goalkeeper?
I think there's plenty of players that you could choose from, but because he played the most, I think with Victor Valdez, I think I'm gonna go with. If it was me, I would go with that. I would go with him. So I'm gonna go with Valdez.
I'm not gonna reveal it.
Okay. A defender.
See,
What are they saying on
Valdez?
There we go. Andrew is saying
Buffon,
Valdez.
Kudzai Van Damme is saying, yeah, probably Buffon.
Mr. Laf Valdez as well. Ruban Rafi Valdez. Okay. Tushar is saying Iker Casillas.
He played a lot with Iker Casillas
Yeah, the
from the
Spanish
national team,
Yeah.
so why not? As a defender, who did Xavi pick? Who do you think Xavi picked for as a defender for his my top 4?
I
Is that in the left chat? We're reading you. Who do you
think that's an easy one for me. It's your idol, your childhood idol. It's Pui. It's Kathy Pui.
It's
It's
gotta be
Puyol.
I
So many of you guys are putting Pui. Kenny, Gustavo, Ruben, Andrew, Mr. Irritating. Interesting
Puyol.
name. Puyol.
Puyol. Marquez.
It's literally just Puyol.
Pablo,
Everywhere is
great.
Puyol.
Maybe you're from Mexico, Pablo. But yeah, Xavi played a lot. Why not Puyol? The live chat's going crazy of Puyol. Well, Koeman.
No,
So, as defender,
for
good one in
sure.
Barca's
Yeah.
history. Erika Vidal. Erika Vidal.
Okay.
That's another interesting one.
Dani Alves. But he's
Dani Alves,
still
of
playing.
course.
He's not.
That was the defender. We'll see. This video is coming out tomorrow, so tomorrow you will know the answer to this. In the midfield, who did a great midfielder as Xavi pick as his favorite all-time
There's so
favorite
many good ones.
midfielder?
There's
Who do
so
you
many good
think?
ones. Live chat. Can you guys help me out?
That one's difficult because
Some were saying Chubby himself.
I don't know if that would be allowed. I can tell you this: he did not say him,
yeah, obviously.
which is nice. But if you're Xavi, and because I would say Xavi, so if
Yeah.
I was Xavi, would I say Xavi? I don't know how to talk anymore. Sorry.
I think I'm gonna go with
Midfield.
Chaitanya Anand.
Iniesta.
I'm gonna go with
Pep.
Hamas Adil is also saying Iniesta.
Cruyff.
That's a good one too.
Iniesta. Ronaldinho.
Anna is saying
Amanda
Guardiola.
saying Frankie de Jong, but you cannot pick players who are currently playing. These
Yes.
legends, retired players. So
I'm seeing Pep Guardiola.
all these questions. A lot of Iniesta.
Yeah, Iniesta and Busquets. Busquets doesn't work either, guys, because they have to be retired. I'm gonna go with Ini. I think the majority of the live chat
So
is also
your
going with
bet
Ini.
one is Valdez, Puyol, Iniesta.
I'm
Yes.
heading to Guardiola.
Right. So many. So many.
No, I just because I
just
just
pick
like
one.
I'm gonna go with Iniesta because Xavi and Iniesta are just they're homies, they're bros. So I'm gonna go with Iniesta.
Do you think Xavi Iniesta picks as his favorite forward of all time?
Those are, if you guys hear that, it's the sprinklers on the field. We gotta take good care of our beautiful stadium. So the players have to be retired or just no longer playing at Barca.
Retired. Okay. He did a special mention to players who are still playing. Though.
He did. I'm so excited for this top 4. Oh,
Oh
my
my
gosh. What time is this coming
Tomorrow
out?
morning. Into our social media channels, turn your notifications so that you don't miss it when you get that my top 4 Xavi Hernández tap it and go watch the video.
I'm seeing some really
Forward,
interesting
come on.
names. I'm seeing lots of interesting names. Oh. Let's see. Audio, I think. No, still no audio.
Mike, tira un video.
Yes, it's working now.
We're back.
We're back. We are back. Thank you very much for that, Georgina. Solved the problem. Sorry guys about that. We were talking about Xavi's top 4, and we're talking about which player he would choose as a forward. And a lot of you guys were saying Samuel Eto'o, Ronaldinho. I saw some Henry. I'm gonna go with Samuel Eto'o. She knows the answer. She's just not gonna give it away.
Not gonna give it away, but you will be able to see it tomorrow morning on all our social media channels. It's Xavi's My Top 4.
Exactly.
And in the meantime, you have many other My Top 4s from a lot of other players that you can go and enjoy, from the youngsters, Nico, Gabi, to huge legends like Enrique Iniesta. You also have his My Top 4 up on our social media channels. Just go and enjoy it.
Yes, for sure. Let's now kind of go into what social media had to say about Xavi arriving to Barça as head coach. There were many posts on social media from big accounts. We posted some really cool pictures and graphics and very emotional videos. Let's see if we can get that on our screens. This was the first post that we had here. You guys are seeing on your screens. Xavi as a player and now Xavi as a coach. It brings so much emotion just looking at this. Him in the Blaugrana shirt. I love it. I love it.
This was
beautiful.
Everyone loved it. I've seen a lot of pictures. A lot of people using it as their profile picture.
Oh.
The other day when I was picking questions for the 90-second challenge, there were a lot of avatars that were using this.
I love it. I could also see this as people using it as their lock screen on their phones. It's just so special. It's special.
Really beautiful. And the sky, everything is great.
It's just like a dream. Like, it looks so pretty.
Rate it.
Yeah, I was gonna say rate it right now.
Give it a rating from 0 to 10. I read a comment. Just whoa.
Muhammad is saying this edit is amazing. It really is. It really is, guys.
Binay Satyal, just whoa.
Whoa. Okay, Duhong Tian is saying next picture, please. We will go to the next picture because we have lots of them, guys. Stay with us. Muhammad is saying 8. Rohit is saying 10. Mr. Lap is going 10.
This one I think is great. Actually, if I have to pick one,
you choose this one?
I will choose this one. Because, I mean, it doesn't... I see the pigeon. Oh my god. It's there.
Hello.
It's coming.
Do you want to come
it's
to our
really
show?
Coming.
Come here.
It's here.
Come here. Yeah, I'm actually
I'm not scared, but...
Anyways, why do you like this picture more?
I like this picture a lot because... First of all, I love the colors, and I'm a very color-driven person.
Yeah.
But it's from a real picture. The way that they were the pigeons.
Yeah.
They were manteando. How do you say
throwing up in the air?
Throwing up in the air, Xavi.
You
can recognize
AR11.
the players.
This is my wallpaper.
Oh,
I
love
love it.
Aymar, which one? The AR11, the Xavi, or the one where
the title.
Xavi is being thrown in the air and you have all his trophies flying. I love the editing in this.
This one's beautiful.
This one's
Muhammad Anwar saying this photo is great too. This one's very special as well. LM10HD is saying that. Adita Kaire is saying this picture is epic with 400 emojis. I don't know.
Show us your wallpapers. Well, it's generic lock screen.
It's very generic.
I have nothing.
I have
at
nothing
the moment.
either.
I'm sorry to be so
We're not
what do you have
basic,
on your personal phone? What's your wallpaper?
It's my nephew.
Okay, it's my dog. Mine. Family first.
I personally I love this one, but I think for me, seeing Xavi in the full Barca gear with showing not his back and
you
his
can see the players.
I know,
You have Busquets
but
in
it's
there.
I know, I love both. I'm not gonna say which one because you're gonna judge me.
You prefer the other one.
I prefer the other one.
Okay, it's okay. I mean, it's an amazing edit as well.
Look at
Everyone
this.
loved it.
Badun Lad is saying my laptop screen. How many of you guys have either one of these two pictures as either your laptop screen, your lock screen, your wallpaper? Leave a one on the live chat if you guys have one of these two pictures as one of your guys' wallpapers on your devices.
Titania is saying, I have a Barca badge.
No.
I've had Barca wallpapers.
Oh, I've had
so many of them.
so many. Like the cool has like a nice angle with the sun and everything.
We could have created a poll in the chat. Absolutely. The thing is, I'm not logged into YouTube at the moment with the Barca account.
Oh, you can do it.
But
okay.
I will try to
Next
log
time.
myself in for next show and create a poll. That's a great idea. Thank you.
I have it as my laptop pick.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you,
nice.
Andrew, for that. All right, should we go to the
The
next?
ones were both from FC Barcelona. We created them, but let's see from other publishers. For example, this edit from 433. This one is cropped, so you can really see the first part of it where you have Cruyff giving instructions to Guardiola. But it was a beautiful edit.
And who's the player? Is that Frankie de Jong that Xavi's giving?
Yeah.
So it's Cruyff to Guardiola, Guardiola to Xavi, and Xavi to our Frankie de Jong. This one is just explains the legacy and the story continues. The philosophy, everything about Barca, he's transferring it to our players that we have now, and it's beautiful. AR11N is saying this is edited really, really perfectly.
It's very nice. Both the concept and the concept and the editing, the execution of it. Both of them are.
I love
great.
the colors too. It's very in the stadium,
This
lights
picture is beautiful.
on. Yeah.
Okay. The next one, it's more basic, but I like it as well.
I love this one.
Bleacher Report.
Love it. It is simple, but it's
it
gets you.
Exactly. It's like you can see that. It's not like this fantasy editing or anything, but you get the point of it. I like it.
I love it. Arpan is saying Guardiola had Xavi and now Xavi has Frankie.
Yes, Frankie and Gavi and Nico.
Pedri. We're forgetting about Pedri because he's injured, but guys, he has Pedri
what a
too.
midfield talent that we have at the moment.
Exactly.
This speaks well of his transition. I agree, Gibson. I completely agree. This gives a very clear idea of what's going on. He used to be a player, now he's a coach for the same team.
I love it. Sanjita Buluri says he hasn't aged a day. Honestly, he looks the same to me. I don't know what he eats, but he hasn't aged at all.
Xavi?
Yeah, at all, for me.
No, he hasn't.
He looks very, very...
We'll see about him in a few years.
I hope he stays
because there's this legend of when you come and go, well, it's a fact, no? When you are a manager to one of the best teams in the world, not only Barca, but any team.
Same thing happens with
like the stress and the intensity.
Yeah,
you play.
I mean, with presidents as well.
Yeah,
we see it all the time in all the terms.
And let's see a final one. This one is coming from a transfer market, and there are social media accounts in where you can see different Xavi the coach and Xavi the player, with some other teammates from his period at Barca, but also that he will now be able to manage, like Busquets, Jordi Alba.
27 titles with Barca. That is very, very impressive. Not everyone can say that. 27 titles, 17 years here with Barca as a player. Was a captain in the last couple of years. He's just one of a kind, and we're so excited that he's back, and we can't wait for his first game, which is not yet. It's not going to happen this weekend because it's the international break, but very, very soon. I think it's the 20th where we play Espanyol here at Camp Nou. So I'm very
Derby.
Very
what a
excited.
game to start.
I know. I think that though that's what he needs. He needs that type of way to like start his coaching career at Barca. He needs a very tough game, like a Catalan
and one that's charged with a lot of symbolism. So it's good.
For sure.
I feel like that he's gonna be doing that one. He's got a huge road ahead of him.
He does,
especially coming from what we are coming from. It's not a secret. Just facts that this hasn't been a good year for us so far, and we have a lot of expectations and confianza, trust that Xavi will be able to turn the situation around. And I'm getting a lot of the question in the live chat. Do you think Barca can still achieve something in La Liga this year? I do. I do. I mean, it's early November. Of course, we are already at some point into the season when things are difficult for us to turn around. But impossible is nothing. And last season, we also started not that well. But then in the second half of the season, we started winning every game until almost the very end. And I'm sure that with Xavi, what happened at the end of last season wouldn't have happened. So
no.
I'm very confident that we definitely can still achieve something.
No, and he also said in his press conference that there's still a long road ahead for the end of the season. We're still alive in all competitions. We're alive in the Liga, even though it looks very complicated right now. We saw last season when we were so behind, and at the end of the year, we caught up. We were in second place after I don't know how many points behind we were. So I think in football anything can happen, and if we're still alive in all competitions, you always have to believe, and especially believe in a team like Barca that have had some crazy stories of comebacks and just turnarounds. And with Xavi as coach, I think that he can really motivate the players and get the best performances out of them. So
and also the fact that the other teams are also going to drop a lot of points. The calendar is packed with games, and it's gonna take a toll on every team, not only Barca. I think one of the aspects that we need to improve in the most is both the physics and especially the mentality. I think the quality is there. We have talented players among our squad, but I feel like the game against Celta de Vigo, for example, is a typical game that with a better physical state, you wouldn't have lost. You wouldn't have blown this 3-0 advantage that you were having at halftime. You know? Yeah. So I think that is one of the things that Xavi can really start working on the most, getting players to be rock solid and
I love how you explain that.
you know, like being, I know I see some players that are talented, they have all this quality that you need to be a Barca player. They're just missing something, and I think that's it. And afterwards, with the attitude and the mentality, I'm sure that he can.
Yeah, for sure.
Celta Barca wouldn't have happened.
No. I agree with you. I think that our physique needs to improve a bit. And I also think that Xavi will help a lot with the players' mentality. And if you score 3 goals in the first half, and they score early on in the second half, and then they score a second, our mentality shouldn't drop and we should keep going. And I think that Xavi can bring a lot in that aspect. He's been in very tough situations at Barca and very tough dressing rooms, and he's handled it like a pro. And I think that he can really, really, really help us in that aspect. And exactly what you said, I think if Xavi was here a bit early, I don't think that 3-3 draw would have happened. But very, very excited. I mean, this is all just excitement kind of brewing of what's to happen in a week's time. No, in more than a week for the game against Espanyol here at Camp Nou. But we are very excited, and we are really hoping and wishing him the very, very best at Barca.
We are getting a lot of comments about this. We've been having them for the last few days. They are floating into our floating into our social media accounts. Is that now that Xavi has arrived, I just want to say one thing to our Culers: keep calm, support, and just believe in the team.
I love it.
That's what Adia Carr is saying. This is exactly what we need. Okay, we need to take things easily. We have a long way to go, but I genuinely believe we can do this.
So I think so too, for sure.
Yes, let's go. Go. I mean, I believe.
I was like, where do you want to go? You want to go to the other side of Camp Nou?
No, not today. I can't really.
I love it. Dub Master saying we bleed Blaugrana. Mr. Laugh, tell Xavi I love him. I will try to remember that next time I see him, to say that Mr. Laugh loves you.
We've had a lot of questions that Culers left on the community tab on YouTube. You know about that. Before every show, we always ask you to leave questions and comments. So since we're talking about everything about Xavi, but about the team, what is Xavi's new plan to improve the team? That's the first question that we got.
Well, I mean, he said it in his press conference. He talked about his tactics, what he wants to get from the team. And I just love the way that he said that we're not going to settle for a game where you win in the final minute with a 1-0 result. We're not going to settle with that. For me, that's a poor result, or that's not what he's looking for. He's looking for complete domination, attacking, going wide, keeping the ball. He's all about that possession, but not just holding possession, but doing something with that possession and attacking and creating spaces. So I think we're going to see a very attacking Barça side, and we're going to see a very, I think, motivated and very happy spirited. I went to the first training and the players were having the time of their life. They were glowing. Exactly. I think we're going to see so many smiles on the pitch, and I think he's going to bring so much to the team.
It's like when you have these, how to perform well.
Yeah.
Train well, good motivation, good physics, everything in tune, everything vibing at the same energy. And I think that is where we are going and what we need to improve. On what Xavi is going to improve, I think Sarah summed it up very well. Going for a more attacking style of play, which will also help us cover some of the lacks in defense that we could have had. Because of course, if you can concede a goal every game if you are able to score 3.
Exactly.
So I think that is that's a priority for the team now, to get this attacking style. Second question from WXW Clip: what tactic will Xavi apply? What tactic system?
I mean, I kind of mentioned it in the first answer. I think it's a lot about holding the ball. He always likes to also be numerically with more players. If there are, for example, 5 players in the half, he wants to have 6 players. He always wants to be with more players in the half and numerically superior to the opponents. I think we're going to see a lot of that. We're going to see a lot of players. We're going to be working on the wings a lot, on the flanks. We're going to be using that a lot. We hope we can get Dembélé back. We heard what Xavi said, that if he gets back to his if he's fully fit, he could be one of the best players in his position. And I can't wait to see what we can see from Dembélé being coached by Xavi. So I think using the flanks, holding possession, protecting the ball. Like, I think he said also that the ball is just not a ball. It's a treasure. You have to treasure it. And I just love the way he just
expresses it.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And I know that all of you guys love it.
He bleeds football, Xavi.
For sure.
Everything. He sees the game so clearly. He's so intelligent that he really understands what's going on already when he was a player, and now that he's a coach, even more.
For sure.
The next one, so I think we can agree he's gonna probably go back to a 4-3-3, and or
3-4-3.
3-4-3. That's what I was gonna say, because he played that under Guardiola for a while. All this power to the midfield and building the plays. We're gonna have to wait, but if we were going to bet, I think we would all agree on these two different systems. Probably the 4-4-3. Next one is just a comment from Ananthan. I think Xavi's mentality is perfect for Barça because he is very demanding. That's what we need.
It is what we need. We already know there are some rules set in stone, and like what we said before, he's a very demanding player when he was playing for Barça. We saw the way he would kind of direct the players when he was on the pitch. And he's a very demanding coach, and that's what we need. I think that's what every club needs to be a very top club, and that's exactly what we're going to get from Xavi.
You can go watch a video
on our social media channels
called Xavi Masterclass, in which I love that he talks about his views on football. He says, if you have a coach that asks you 7, you're going to give 5. So if I want my players to give me 9, 10, I need to ask them for 15. So that's what he's going to go.
And then you get 8, and then maybe with 8 you'll get some titles.
And maybe with 8 or 9 or 9.5 you can get something, because the opposition is really, really strong and we have a lot of work to do. Next one from Eagle Production. Well, that's a question that is kind of directed to Xavi. We're going to try and answer. Hey, Xavi, are you going to focus more on your team are you going to focus your team on the Champions League or on the Liga?
I mean, I think
he answered that in the press conference. I mean, he said kind of in this presentation.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah,
we're Barca.
We're gonna fight for everything. We're gonna fight for everything, whether it's the Champions League, La Liga, the Copa del Rey, Supercopa de España, whatever it is, we're gonna fight for it because we're Barca, and that just sums it up, I think.
And next one, Lucky Arrow was saying, which goalkeeper, Ter Stegen or Victor Valdez? The answer tomorrow on the My Top 4.
Don't miss it. Tomorrow morning, guys. Hello. Slide. Next one.
Slide. Sorry. Zoom. Next one. And it's the last one from Quick Bowler. Can we expect Kitaka?
I think so, for sure. We know that Xavi grew up playing for Barcelona's youth academy, La Masia. He learned tiki-taka at a very, very young age. And he did that throughout his entire career. He kind of took that philosophy and took it to Al Sadd in Doha. And I think that's what we're going to see. He said, once again, I'm going to repeat it, he wants the ball, and not just have the ball, but he wants attacking possession, and that's what we're going to see, I think. And that's really what tiki-taka is all about. Take the ball and pass the ball. So I think so, yes, to answer your question.
We've been answering questions. We want to ask you a couple of them now, the other way around. I really love this one that you prepared. Where and what were you doing when Xavi was announced?
Because I know what you were doing.
I was sleeping like a baby.
What were you guys doing? I honestly...
I was sleeping like a baby because I was sick.
Oh, you still were... Yeah,
because
you've been sick for a long time.
No, because I was sick, and then I recovered, and then I got sick again.
That's true. You want to know what's something very weird? I didn't have to work that day, but I went to bed, right?
Everyone went to bed. It was 2 a.m. in Barcelona. I went to bed at 11 p.m. because I was working. And
you were working.
It's 11 p.m. Nothing's
gonna happen.
I'm gonna go to bed, and then oh my god!
I
woke up to 300 WhatsApp messages. I was freaking out. Like, oh my god! What?
No, I went to bed. And I put my notifications on, I didn't put on vibrate. And at 2 a.m., I just randomly wake up, or it was like 1:30. I randomly wake up and I see all the notifications, like, it's happening. And I'm like, what is going on? And that was the moment. I was in my bed, lights were turned off, and I was home. Where were you guys, and what were you doing?
Live chat, where were you? Xavi was announced. I wanted to see.
I'm very, very, very excited
I'm curious. I'm curious to see.
Where were you guys when Xavi was announced? I think, okay, we got a good one. I like this. AR11N is saying I was refreshing Barcelona's Instagram page.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a very good one.
I think it's 2 a.m. in Barcelona, is early morning in Asia, and it's afternoon in America. So
yeah, it was a perfect time for the western side of the world.
I was sleeping. I feel it. I was sleeping as well.
Yeah. Mr. Laugh was, I was checking my phone. Okay.
I run out of data. Oh my god.
Don't worry. You have me. Jen Music says I was asleep. Let's see. A lot of you guys were asleep. It makes sense because almost everyone on
was sleeping.
This side of the world was sleeping.
Sadin, I was eating dinner when I heard that Chubby was appointed as coach.
Okay, let's go.
Happened just right after I woke up, Julian Liu.
Let's go. I'm going to go through the questions a bit quickly because I have something prepared at the end. So let's go to the next question.
What's that?
What do you expect from Xavi this season? Culers, drop it on.
That's a profound question, no?
Yeah, it is.
What do you expect?
I expect convincing performances.
Yes.
That's what I expect.
Same.
I expect for when the team walks off the pitch for everyone to be proud of them from their performances. What are they saying on...
I don't have any
data. Okay, no worries. You got me.
I'm out.
Let's see. Your hair is like going...
Stopping in class.
Okay.
Creative.
There's still...
Is anyone at school at the moment? Leave a teacher emoji if you're at school at the moment.
Mr. Lap is expecting...
And then leave because we love having viewers, but please
don't jeopardize your education. Yeah. Mr. Lap is saying he's expecting beautiful football, and we think the same as well. Okay, let's see. Your favorite Xavi moment as a Barca player? I think I know mine. Mine might be like basic and generic, but it's just such a special moment for me. And it was here. Was it this goal? It was this goal.
What?
The 5-0.
Yes.
Against Real Madrid.
It's
It's crazy. It was here. All of the magical moments
It was
happened
Monday.
here.
It was raining. It was
You were here?
I was here,
Wow.
of course. So I was here with my mom. That was the beginning of a ritual that I have with my best friend Sarah,
Oh.
because she called a few hours before she played. She's calling. I get the phone. Sarah, she's playing the Madrid anthem. I want to kill her at that moment, but then we win 5-0. So now every time the Barça and Madrid will play, she calls me and she plays the Madrid anthem.
I love it. I love it. I'm seeing a lot of you guys are saying the 5-0 as well. Warwaj is saying winning El Clásico 5-0. Amoga is saying his assist. AR11N is saying Xavi assist to Messi in 2009 in El Clásico. Ajay was saying the 2009 treble was legendary. I love it. I love it. I love it. His goal in the 5-0 Clásico, that's the one I'm going for as well, Vinny. That one is
But him
the best.
lifting the Champions League in Berlin, that was a huge one. The day that he said goodbye to Camp Nou, I mean, it's not my favorite moment in his career, of course, but it was so emotional. The player that had played the most games in history for Barça at that moment. We were saying goodbye to such a legend.
But don't worry, he's back, guys.
He's back,
you got me all emotional, and then I just reminded myself that he's back. Okay, last question before we head into the next or last section of the show. From 1 to 10, and this is for you too.
Okay.
How well do you think you know Xavi? From 1 to 10, drop it on the live chat, and we're gonna 10. You think 10?
I mean, no, I'm thinking.
Okay,
but like how well of what? Of football, everything.
Everything about Xavi.
If the section is related to questions about him, I'm out of this.
How well do you guys know Xavi? From 1 to 10. Let's see what you guys are saying. Okay, AR11 is saying 10. Goodbye Coffee saying 9. Eon
I know
God
random
9.
questions. Like I know the answer to if you would rather wear a Ronaldinho
of course you do
coleta
now.
or Puyol Rizos. How do you say Puyol Rizos?
Curls.
Or Puyol's curls. I know the answer to this, and you will all know about it when we
90-second
go live with the 90-second challenge.
Okay.
So 1 week or two, it's going to come out.
There are a lot of people that are saying that they know. We're getting some 8s, some 9s, some 10s, so they will probably help you out because we have a section. We have a pop quiz for Georgina and for you, live chat. It's called How Well Do You Know Xavi? There are 8 questions, okay? And we're going to put you guys to the test.
I'm going to do
Let's get the first question on the screen, please. We're going to start out easy. Where was Xavi born? 1, Barcelona. 2, Terraza. Or 3, I can never pronounce this right. Fuente Albilla? Is that Fuente Albilla. Don't laugh at me.
And the answer is...
Wait.
I know this one, but I know this.
Okay.
Let me answer for one that I know. Let me answer. It's number 2. Because born in Terraza.
Terraza. Molt bé.
Do you know what terraza means?
Yeah, isn't it balcony?
Yeah.
Okay. Like a terrace.
No, Xavi was not a balcony. I mean, probably, maybe he was, but the thing is, Terraza is also the name of a town. Whatever. Next
all of you guys are going, Terraza. Okay, let's go to the second one. Second question. How old is Xavi right now?
What are the options?
1, 41.
No,
2, 43. 3, 40. We're starting out easy. I mean, I feel like
I'm dating between...
I made the answers kind of very close to each other, so you guys would
I'm between 41 and 43.
Okay, so the majority of the live chat is going number 2, which is 43.
I'm going... Yeah, I think it's 43.
43 live
41.
chat?
41.
No, hold on. Why is Eddie giving you signals?
Who is there?
I thought you... Okay. The surfer. Okay.
He's 41. Is he 41?
Brandon Aldar Vargas Lagunes, you got the answer right. I think Georgina cheated.
I can wake up 41. Because not because of the coffee.
He was born in 1980, January 25th. 41. Third question.
That's a very young age.
Very young 40 age. For a manager also, it's crazy.
For any 40-year-old watching.
Against which team did Xavi make his league debut? 1, Eibar. 2, Sevilla. Or 3, Valencia.
But definitely not Eibar.
Okay.
Because Eibar was not in the first division at the moment. So...
Why did I know? Okay.
It's like 50-50. I'm gonna say... Valencia.
Valencia?
Yeah.
What is the live chat
Is Valencia
saying?
the answer?
I'm gonna wait until I see the live chat.
Is Valencia? I don't know.
Okay, so I'm seeing David is saying Sevilla. Arpan is saying Valencia.
That was
The
the late
Rocky
90s
Soldier
when he
is
did
saying
videos.
Valencia as well. It was Valencia.
Valencia.
You're very good at this. It was back in October
be honest,
of
I
1998.
randomly-
We were how old? 6,
3
7,
years.
3 years old. We were 3 years old when this
3
happened.
years old.
It was a 3-0 win here at Camp Nou.
I was probably here actually.
You were.
Yes, of course. I've been coming here since as a
No
baby.
way.
They would park the carrito. They say
The
carrito.
stroller.
The stroller.
That's so cute.
And they would take me.
Okay, well, the majority of you guys are getting this right. Let's see if I have some harder ones. Next one, I'm going to prepare harder ones. Let's go to the fourth, please. How many games did Xavi play at Barça?
I know this one.
You know,
It's number 3. It's 767.
You wanna wait
I
until the
remember
live
that. Ah, sorry.
please.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Tell us why you know this by heart.
I know this because last year Messi equalized and then surpassed this number.
Okay, now another pop quiz. Which team did Messi surpass this number against? Which team? And when?
Is this a question?
No, I'm
Or-
asking you now.
Because you know. Okay, no, I don't know. It was here at Camp Nou, and it was February, but I approx.
March.
March.
Against a team that wears blue and white.
Real Sociedad?
Yeah. It was against them. 780. People are commenting, please bring Eric Serra.
They really are, and they, and also make him take the quiz.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
If you turn the camera around,
I know.
now, he's there.
He's right there. So the answer is 767. Number 3 was correct. Messi surpassed him March 2021 against Real Sociedad. Let's go to the next question, guys. How many leagues did Xavi win at Barça? 1, 8, 2, 11, 3, 10.
I would say 11,
11?
but I don't know, to be honest. If ever close, I would say 10 or 11.
Okay, let's see. I'm seeing.
I mean, I couldn't count them. He won 4 with Guardiola, he won 2 with Rijkaard. That's and then he won 1 with Enrique. I mean, it's 8 actually. Maybe it's 8. Maybe it's not that much.
Zahid is going 8.
No.
Chaitanya, Joshi is going 11.
3 with Guardiola. I'm gonna go 8. I'm gonna wait.
Well done. It's 8.
I'm recogiendo cable.
Good
yes.
job.
Putting cable back to me. 8.
8 is the correct answer.
Yes.
8 is the correct answer. Let's go
Just
to.
because I didn't do math, but there you go.
Good job. I'm proud of you. Let's go to the next one.
Did I answer everything correctly so far?
You had some hiccups, but then you got it together.
Okay.
How many trophies did Xavi win with Al Sadd in Doha? 1, 7, 2, 5, 3, 8 titles.
I don't know.
What do you guys think?
I want to say 5.
5. Live chat? 1,
5 or
7, 2, 5,
5
or 3, 8. Don't look at me. I'm not going to give you the answer.
5. 7.
All right. Let's see.
5
Let's
or
see what you
7.
guys are saying on the live chat. Okay, you guys are all saying 7.
7.
It is 7.
Yes.
Well done. It is 7.
Number 1.
So I'm going to read out the names. 2 Emery of Qatar Cups, 1 Qatar Star League, 2 Crown Prince Cups, 1 Sheikh Jassim Cup, and 1 Qatari Stars Cup. Well done. This is the last one.
This is the last one?
This is the last one.
That's
I think so. This is the last one. No, it's not the last one. We have another one actually after this. This is my favorite one. How old was Xavi when he joined La Masia? 1, 10, 2, 13, 3, 11. I was about to say the answer to this when I was talking about Xavi earlier, and I didn't because I didn't want to give it away.
That's very professional of you.
Thank you. I had to hold it in. I'm seeing
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of 10s.
I don't know. I'm going to say 10 as well. I'm going to go with 1.
S2G
But I
FC
don't-
Border saying 10. Francisco saying 10. Brighton has the right answer. It is 11. He was 11 years old when he joined
Almost.
Barcelona Youth Academy. That was the correct answer. And the last one is something very simple. It's not a quiz anymore. I just want you guys to drop down an emoji that best describes Xavi on the live chat. I always do the hat emoji because I think he's just such a maestro.
I'm going to go with the teacher. Kind of for the same
Yeah.
reasons. But yes.
But
I think-
Drop. I'm going to try to
I
find.
can't because I don't have any data on my phone anymore. But
I just dropped a whole bunch of hats, guys.
you can... Okay.
I dropped a whole bunch of hats. Drop your guys' emoji that best describes Xavi Hernández, our new head coach.
I think we should end
Yes.
the show over here, but I want to do again the intuition challenge. So I think we can do it every show.
Oh, let's do
It's
it.
It's our way of.
I think
the
we've gotten
show.
better. I think we've gotten
Exactly.
better.
So
let's do this.
Let's do it again. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna say goodbye.
We're gonna say goodbye.
But before we do,
we're gonna do the intuition challenge, which we have done before. We're gonna close our eyes, and whenever you think I'm gonna clap, and whenever I think you're gonna clap, we're gonna clap. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and then we go.
how did that go with Barca players?
Nico and Gabby struggled. I'm not gonna lie. They did all right at the end, but we want to try it with other players. Ready? I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, and then that's when we start. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god!
Close.
Wait, one more time.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
One second.
I'm getting nervous. 3, 2, 1. No!
I felt you move. I can sense you moving. I don't know why.
3, 2, 1.
And that's it. Bye bye.
Bye.
Hello.
We did so good.